Hello guys, so I'm here today with...
Me!
Anthony Moore! The love of my life! So, today we're going to be answering questions. I asked you guys to send some over on Instagram. And we're going to be doing a bit of a couples Q&A in honour of Valentine's Day. So, yeah, hope you enjoy it. Are you ready?
Yep, let's go.
Let's go. So, babe, how long have we been together?
4.25 years.
Precisely. 4.25. 4.25. It literally is, isn't it?
I think so, yeah, about four years and 3 months.
How did we meet and who asked who on a date?
We met on an app called
Happen.
And I think I asked you on a date, didn't I?
You did. You did. And what did we do for our first date?
Went to a restaurant.
And had a drink.
Yeah.
Had a lychee martini, which is now my favourite drink because we had it on our first date. So.
We ate loads of non-vegan food.
Oh yeah, we had that crispy duck, didn't we? It was really good. Those are the days. How do you guys find quality time together with your busy schedules?
Diary.
Yeah, we diarise things, don't we?
Yep.
Like at the end of last week, I said, babe, set aside Thursday night because I was like, that's my only free night. He was like, right, I have a free night. Let's schedule it in. Let's have some quality time together.
Yeah.
So we schedule it in, don't we?
Yeah, we schedule it in. Next question is from Roz. How often do you have fallouts? Babe?
I would say that we don't have fallouts because we don't ever fall out.
No.
But we have like awkward, not very fun conversations probably once every few weeks. Yeah. And
yeah.
It's not arguments, it's just like, oh, you did this that annoyed me. Oh, did I? Alright, let's resolve that. You know?
Yeah, it's just getting stuff off our chest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So every few weeks we have like a not very fun conversation. So that happens. Are your date nights planned or spontaneous? Planned. Always planned.
Planned. Spontaneous. In a nutshell.
My life is so planned. So the next question is, how do you split your finances? And we don't have like a specific strategy for this, but we both know like how our salaries compare to one another. We do keep our finances completely separate. So we don't have a joint account or anything. No. We don't have a joint account. We don't do that. We just have like our own separate finances and then we pay in towards certain things that we do together. And as I said, how much we pay in is based off our income. When you're apart, what do you miss the most about each other? What do you miss about me, babe?
What do I miss about you? I miss coming back home and messing with you.
Yeah, not in that way. But he just messes around. You're like a child. And he comes home and he's just like, babe, and he just like acts so silly with me.
I just crave attention from her.
He literally does. Every night he comes home from work and he just acts like an absolute child. But my biggest distraction. So yeah, so you miss doing that to me, do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then what do I miss about you? I miss just you being so caring for me. Yeah. You're always so caring and considerate.
I am.
You just look after me.
Like
when I'm really stressed, like you cook for me and you just clear up the mess and you just...
pick up your parcels, cook for you.
Yeah.
Clean for you.
Yeah.
Wash your clothes.
Yeah.
Dry your hair.
Not
straight
quite.
your hair.
Not quite. There's limits. So basically when I get really stressed, Ant kind of like takes the reins and allows me to just get through my work. And I will be forever grateful for that, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you find it difficult being in different professions, or do you think it helps your relationship? I think it helps our relationship.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's quite nice having somebody who is like my life partner who actually isn't in this industry. And like you don't really, well, I mean, you understand it, but like you're not involved in it. So
I'm not immersed in it.
Yeah, so it's quite nice to share exciting things with you and I don't know, and also I have absolutely no idea what you're doing at work.
Neither do I, to be honest.
He works in finance. So it's just quite nice that we just have separate worlds, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
definitely. I don't try to keep our lives separate, but I'm not really big on social media.
Oh no, he's not on social media really at all. So
most of the pictures I post are just from holiday.
Yeah, exactly. He posts like once every few months and that's when we're on holiday. So, no, I really like it. I really appreciate us being in different industries and I think Ant not being in this world is a very grounding thing. So, yeah. How's the house hunt going? We're not starting that yet, are we? We're starting it in
How's the house hunt going? I've had the house valued, which is like step one. Yeah. The next step is to get it on the market and then we try and sell it.
Then we start looking.
And once it's been sold, then we can start looking.
Exciting!
look so pale.
No, it's because you're next to me and I'm tan. First impressions of each other.
Oh, so tall.
Oh my God, story of my life. Is that what you thought?
She's so tall. You wore a little skirt as well.
Yeah, I did.
Do you remember? Did you pick out that that skirt on purpose?
No, I can't remember what I wore.
You wore black flats as well. You never wear flats now.
No.
You must have been trying to impress me.
So your first impression was that I was really tall, right?
It's hard to avoid.
To not think that. Yeah. Okay, fine. Story of my life. My first impression of you was, oh,
are you sure?
No, my first impression of you was, oh, he looks better in person than he does on pictures.
Yeah.
I thought, wow,
I
he's
don't
really
photograph
handsome.
very well, do I?
You don't really have photos of yourself, so
No.
you had a really random mix of photos on your profile, and I was like, this is a bit risky. And then I turned up and you were really hot, so I was like, oh, I like him. Let's have a little look, shall we? Biggest pet peeve of each other. Putting clothes.
Fake tan in bed.
And putting clothes on the floor.
Putting clothes on the floor because it's not a wardrobe, it's a wardrobe.
Oh yeah, fine. Okay, so yeah. So fake tan on the bed and clothes on the floor.
Fake tan on white bed sheets and towels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fine. And my biggest pet peeve about you is.
Go on.
I don't really have one that comes to mind. Let me think of one.
Don't think there is one. Honestly.
No, I think mine is you're so much better at this now, but when you used to go into moods and not explain yourself. But you don't really do that as much anymore. You're much better at expressing yourself.
I don't go into bad moods, or I'm better at expressing myself.
You're much better at expressing yourself. You're so much better at expressing yourself. Okay. That was my main thing that got to me, but you've become much better at that. So, yay! When to move in together? Do we have advice on moving in together? I think it's just when it feels right, isn't it? For us, it made sense because your brother was moving out, so then there was space in your house for me.
Yeah, exactly. And your rent was coming up, wasn't it?
Yeah, my rent was coming up, and I was living with 2 boys, and I'd had enough of living with 2 boys, and it was just kind of time. It just felt right, didn't it?
You just wanted to live with one boy.
I wanted to live with one boy, my boy, you. So
child.
Yeah, my child, my man-child. So yeah, that was why we did it. But ultimately it's all about what works for you. I know friends who have moved in after a matter of months and friends who haven't moved in after like 5 years. So it's literally just what works for you, your relationship, right? Was it love at first sight? No. Because I love you.
No.
I love you,
but what?
But what?
What? Go on, what?
After our first date, we didn't talk for 2 months.
Yeah, I didn't send you a message. You didn't send me a message.
Yeah.
The date ended by me asking Zanna if she wanted to go for another drink after dinner, and her saying, "No, we're up early tomorrow. We're both up early. Let's just call it a night."
And he thought that was me saying I didn't want to see him again, but that was me just wanting sleep. And then he didn't message me the next day, and I was like, "Well, I'm not going to message him." Then we didn't talk for 2 months, and then he got drunk and texted me and asked me to go for brunch the next day, and I said yes, and you turned up hungover out of your actual bumhole. You were so hungover, weren't you?
I wasn't that bad.
You were.
I wasn't that bad.
You were.
And then we went to Ben's canteen and everything was all right.
Yeah, and that was that. The rest is history.
Yeah. So
it wasn't love at first sight. It took a little bit of a while for us to get into our flow, but after the second date, I was pretty enamoured with you. How do you cope with long distance when you travel? We cope quite well because we have like FaceTime, we just do WhatsApp voice notes. I'll just message you and say, can you send me a voice note, like telling me about your day, etc. If we haven't got time to squeeze in a FaceTime, then we just do voice notes. If we have got time, we do a FaceTime.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a little...
Generally we're alright. Neither of us are that needy, are we?
We're not needy. We're very independent people.
Yeah.
Very, very, very independent people.
Yeah, so it's not like we have to be in contact and see each other's faces every day.
No. But we do touch base every day.
Yeah.
But we don't have to FaceTime every day.
Exactly, yeah. We're not on the phone for an hour a day, every day.
Oh no. Yeah. Definitely not. Does Zanna's insane work ethic ever frustrate you?
It doesn't frustrate me, but there's definitely weekends where she's a lot more busy than I am.
Yeah, because I'm working.
Yeah, so her weekends are just generally like normal work days.
Yeah, I work weekends.
So, yeah, I mean, it's fine though. I'd go out and do stuff on my own, I guess.
Yeah, I'll see your friends, etc. See your friends and your family like you did today.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get really paranoid about that because on the weekends I feel like we should be spending time together, but sometimes I just have deadlines and I have things I have to do. So I do try and I do try and set aside time for us. Like, for example, tonight I've been working all day, and then tonight we're switching off, gonna watch Netflix, eat some good food, cook together, etc.
But generally, I know which weekends I'm going to not see you, and which weekends I am going to see you. Yeah, so then I can plan in advance, like doing stuff with other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Seeing family, seeing
friends.
So
it doesn't ever annoy you? You just kind of no. Okay, that's good to know.
I enjoy not spending time with Zanna a lot.
Good to know. What are the things you do that has made your relationship work?
Communicate.
Communicate, compromise, and being kids.
And cuddles.
Yeah.
The 4 C's.
Yeah, but I think like communication, we've worked on that a lot because it wasn't great at the beginning, but we're much better now. Compromise, we've worked on that because especially when you move in together, there's a lot of compromises that have to be made. Being kids, I think that's the biggest part of our relationship that I love the most. We're literally like children together and it's so fun. Yeah. We just act so silly.
Cuddles.
And cuddles, because cuddles are important.
Joking about that.
I know, but they are important. At which point in your relationship could you start being absolute weirdos with each other?
Pretty early on.
Yeah, pretty early on. I think you became like full weirdo though when I moved in.
I think when you move in together, it's difficult to live with barriers, especially if you live in a small place.
Like us. So yeah, we're just weird AF, but that mainly happened once you start moving in.
If you want to act weird in front of your partner, now's the time to do it. Yeah,
get out of the way sooner rather than later, you know. Place you would most like to visit together? Canada.
100% Canada. We have to go next year. If we don't go next year, I'm going to break up with you.
Does Ant always eat plant-based or just at home?
Just at home.
What do you eat when you're out the house? Vegetarian?
Yeah, vegetarian when I'm out there. I don't go out eating steaks and chicken.
But yeah, Ant's like, and also when we're out and about, often you will order a vegan option.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do order a vegan option.
I'd say probably, I don't know, a handful of 5 vegetarian meals a week, and then the rest vegan probably.
Yeah, I think that's a good ratio to have. I'm proud of him for that.
What does Ant do?
What does Ant do?
For a living. I work in finance.
He does. How do you guys avoid bickering with each other when you're stressed or busy? And the main thing is just communication. So if Ant comes home and I'm stressed, I'll usually just say, babe, I'm really stressed right now, so I wouldn't come near me.
And then she'll cry.
And then I'll cry, and then it's done.
And then it's done.
Yeah. But sometimes you're really stressed and in a bad mood, and you'll just tell me you're in a bad mood, won't you?
And then she'll just avoid me. Which is the right thing to do.
It is the right thing to do in those times. So yeah, it's just like telling each other, I'm stressed, I'm not in a good mood, stay away from me or let me cry in my case, and then we get over it.
Team guac or team hummus? I'm hummus.
Yeah, obviously.
Who's going to go for guac?
Weirdos.
Is Ant from Yorkshire? Do I bloody sound like I'm from Yorkshire?
Bath, grass, la-di-da. He's a southerner. He is a southerner through and through. Favourite thing to do as a couple?
Go on holidays and adventures together. Yeah. That is the best thing.
Yeah, that is the best thing. Travel together. Yeah. And we do travel really well together. We always want to do the same things and we just get on really well.
We just both want to travel and see what's out there.
Yeah, that's my favourite. What's the height difference between us? How tall are you?
5'8".
You 5'8"?
Yeah.
And I'm 6'2", so how big is that difference?
6 inches.
6 inches?
Yeah.
Okay, 6-inch height difference, so meh. Oh, this is a good question.
Yeah.
Does Ant ever get annoyed when Zanna's trying to capture content when you're out and about? Do you ever get annoyed?
Not really.
No.
No.
We have like a streamlined process now. I will eye up the photo that I want. I will show him it on my phone. I will frame it up for him. And then he just presses it over and over while I change the pose. And then we've got it. She's
very good at knowing what she wants. So if she knows that it's not going to work, then it's like, okay, let's move on, carry on with our day.
Get something else.
Otherwise, it's like, ooh, this shot could work. Let's try something else.
Yeah, exactly. Different angle, etc.
Yeah, we're not there for hours.
Oh no, we get it done. Bish bash bosh. We're experienced in this field. Valentine's Day plans.
We don't have any plans, do we?
We don't have any plans because we don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. This is how we're celebrating Valentine's Day, sharing this Q&A with you guys.
And we'll probably have dinner.
Probably have a nice dinner.
Yeah, we're definitely going to stay in, aren't we?
Honestly, we'll just stay in, cook some good food. We're not going to do presents. Should we do cards?
We'll do it, yeah, we'll do cards.
Yeah, we'll do cards. We won't do presents though. We'll just
Yeah.
do like a nice meal in and just snuggle. That'll do. And that is it for our Valentine's couples Q&A.
There's not even a rose in sight.
I know there isn't. We've been doing this video on the cheap.
Yeah.
If they do like this video, what do they need to do?
Give it one of them.
Cheeky thumbs up and leave a comment down below and subscribe and have an amazing day because we think you're great. Bye.